Hey everybody, it is Johanna here with Orbital Astrology, and it is Saturday, October 2nd. And yes, my cat is probably going to be involved. Please let me know if you are here live. Let me know if you can hear me okay, just to check on my earbuds and make sure that um, they are showing up or working correctly, so you can hear me all right. And it is, yes, Libra season. We talked a little bit about Libra season last week. The official beginning of Libra season is the fall equinox. So that happened a few weeks ago. But what's really exciting about this week is the first lunation of after the fall equinox. So the first new moon in Libra. So we have the solar year and the lunar year. We have the solar months and the lunar months, and astrology is kind of a um, intersection between both. So celebrating the new moon is going to be just as important as celebrating the new month or the new season. And how they interconnect is really beautiful, because the new moon in astrology is when the sun and the moon are in the exact same place in the zodiac. So we had the sun move into Libra a few weeks ago, but now the moon is there as well, and they're going to be at the exact same position. So that signifies a new lunar cycle. One thing I actually just um, one thing I actually just found out was that the Navajo New Year is associated with the first lunation, the first new moon in October, and that is called Agaji, I think is the word. And yeah, that's the beginning of the Navajo New Year. So I love the fact that it's associated with the fall equinox, because they associate it with the time of renewal. And I love that because I feel the same way about the fall. It's really this burst of fresh air. Everything is culminating. The summer, the planting season, the harvest, everything is complete. And then we sort of move into this next phase where we're contemplating, we're reflecting, we're looking back at what happened and sort of saving up and gathering all of our resources and our strengths for the rest of the year, for the fall and the winter. So it's wonderful to find that out right before the Libra new moon, because we are having a new moon circle this week on Wednesday, which is the actual new moon in Libra, and it's going to be online. It's totally free. So if you are interested in learning more about the Gaji and the Libra new moon and the astrology associated with that, then definitely check it out. I'll post the link in the comments so you can check it out. You can register for the Libra New Moon Circle. So, what's going on this week? There's a lot of interesting things. October is here. October is going to be this very forward moving sort of atmosphere about the planets this month, because we're having 4 planets come out of retrograde. Now, of course, it just started its retrograde, but Mercury retrogrades only last 3 weeks. So even though it just started retrograde at the end of September, it's going to end before the end of October. But right now, we're in like the thick of it. We're in the sort of big part of the retrograde, because Mercury's moving backwards and creating aspects with the planets that it just aspected a few weeks ago when it was moving forwards. So Mercury is also in Libra, so it's really bringing up issues that are associated with Libra. And also Libra is a Venus-ruled sign, so we are really dealing with the ideas of Venus as well this week. And Venus is in Scorpio still. She is going to move out of Scorpio this week, which is going to be exciting, and that's going to happen on Thursday the 7th. So when Venus moves out of Scorpio, she gets a little bit less serious, a little less obsessive, a little less bogged down with heaviness and the emotions that are associated with Scorpio, and into more sort of fast moving, action oriented, fun loving sign of Sagittarius. So that's going to be an interesting shift. But until then, we're still dealing, hi, Kat. We are still dealing with um, we're still dealing with the issues of Venus and Scorpio. So Scorpio, and especially we're dealing with that as this new moon comes in, because whenever we have a lunation, we always look to the sign that the moon is in, but we also look to the planet. Oh my God, the planet that the that the sign is being ruled by. So Libra is ruled by Venus. Now Venus is the planet of love and beauty and money. It's also the planet of creativity, relationships, stuff like that. And when we think about the two seasons of the year that are ruled by Venus, that would be Taurus season and Libra season, the two signs that are ruled by the planet Venus. We think about the beauty of those seasons and how that is so much associated with the planet Venus. You think about very late spring, right before um, it turns into summer. That's when the whole world is super colorful. All the plants are growing, all the flowers are blooming, the bees are outside, buzzing around the cherry blossoms and the apple blossoms. And you think about the colors, like it's a very beautiful season, the very mid spring when everything has come up. And now we are in the second part of the Libra or Venus ruled season, which is fall. So we think about the colors of the fall. And now is one of the best time, my favorite time of year. I think the most beautiful season of the year. And especially in New Mexico, right? We're having the balloon fiesta that starts today. And you think about all those colors that are going up into the sky, all the balloons that are creating this beautiful kaleidoscope of rainbow um, shapes and sizes and colors in the sky. And that's associated with this beauty of Libra, beauty of Venus. So it is a beautiful, wonderful time of year. And we get to celebrate that with this new moon. So while we have this for the first half of the week, right before Venus moves into Sagittarius, we are still sort of looking to the Scorpio. Of course, the cat did that. She's literally knocking over my phone. Okay, so we're still dealing with the Scorpio-ness, right? And one interesting thing that's happening this week is Pluto, the planet that is associated with Scorpio in modern astrology, cat move, um, is going to be coming out of retrograde. It's the first planet of the month to be coming out of retrograde. So we've had Pluto retrograde almost, at least for the entire summer, and that's a long time. And when we look at planets that are retrograde, we feel an internalization of that energy. So we've sort of been stuck spinning our wheels a little bit, contemplating going over all the things that are associated with Pluto. Pluto is the planet of transformation, the planet of power, um, death and rebirth. So those issues that are pretty serious um, have been sort of been mulling around all summer, not feeling like it can go anywhere, but just thinking about it, kind of spinning our wheels, like I said. So we have that energy that's associated with this new moon because Venus is in Scorpio. Scorpio is associated with Pluto, but on the exact same day that we have this new moon, Scorpio or Pluto is going to be coming out of retrograde, and it's also going to be in a square to the moon because Libra and Capricorn, which is where Pluto is right now, are in a 90-degree angle in the zodiac. So that's a stressful energy, but it is an opportunity to make um, something about this lunation constructive, because you can take that energy that's challenging and create action out of it, create something that's not stagnant anymore, because we are really feeling this, we are really feeling this want to transform, this want to move forward, because we haven't had that opportunity all summer. So that's going to be an exciting thing about this new moon, and we're going to be doing a whole ritual. So please sign up if you want to be a part of it. Other things that are happening this week are, let's see, what was the big other thing that's going to happen? Oh, right. So Mercury is in retrograde. It's going backwards. As of next Saturday, there's going to be a square or conjunction with Mars and Mercury. So that means Mars is going to be moving into a place where it's no longer visible, because anything very, very close to the sun is not physically visible in the zodiac or in the sky, right? Because the sun blinds, it drowns out everything around it, so you can't see anything when it's getting close, when the planets are getting close to the sun. So that's going to be an exciting, interesting um, position. You know, Mars is still in Libra as well. Mars does not like to be in Libra because Libra is associated with its antithesis, which is Venus. Mars and Venus are very, we are, the two archetypes of male and female, or passive and aggressive, or peace loving and warlike, whatever you want to associate the two different opposites. So when they are in each other's sign, that's when they're not super happy. So Mars is still kind of frustrated. It's waiting and waiting and waiting to get out of Libra. And when it comes into conjunction, oh, it's in conjunction with, sorry, with Mercury, not the sun. Um, I think there's also a sun conjunction as well, though. Wait, somewhere this. Yeah, so the sun conjunction happens on Thursday the 7th. Mercury comes Mercury comes into the situation on Saturday the 9th. So Mars is really active this week. There's going to be a lot of Mars issues coming up. So that's motivation, that's drive, that can be frustration and anger. So keep a heads up for that this week. So really, the theme of this week is starting new, right? We have the new moon, the new lunation. We have this idea of renewal, as we're talking about with the Gaji. uh, it's the start of a whole new cycle and a whole new year for the Navajo culture. So that type of, pivotal moment, especially since we're in a cardinal season, the cardinal signs in the zodiac are the starting of a new season. So there's a lot of newness in this week, a lot of like starting new things, wanting to go forward, um, finally feeling that energy of being unstuck. So if you have something you're wanting to manifest or start or initiate, or an intention you're gonna be setting this week, definitely do that, because there's a lot of lightness and quick moving. I think of it as like a gust of wind energy, instead of like this heaviness of earth or heaviness of water, versus this fire and air energy that we're sort of moving into this week. So yeah, set your intentions. If you would like to come to the circle and do it together, that's what we're going to be working on in the New Moon Circle. So I hope to see you there. It's totally free and online, so I'll definitely check it out. And we are going to be, let's see, that's about it. Before the cat knocks over my thing again. So I will see you all next week. I hope it's a wonderful week. And I hope you are renewed in some way and can move forward with your plans. So have a great week, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.